Reports show that Dominic Breazeale could clash with heavyweight OTTO Wallin on the Adrien Broner card. We're going to talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like buttons. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest. Let me jump into it. Mike Coppinger of The Athletic says sources, Adrien Broner slated to return in February on Showtime. Few opponents being discussed for Broner. First bout since he was defeated by Manny Pacquiao in January 2019. OTTO Wallin versus Dominic Breazeale. Heavyweight scrap in the chief support, right? And there's another tweet regarding that. Boom. You never know. OTTO Wallin and Dominic Breazeale have agreed to a heavyweight clash set for February on Showtime. Coin flip bout that shapes up to be a slugfest won't be the headline bout. You know, and this is crazy that the PBC, if you think about it, the fact that they have, when I first read this tweet, I was thinking OTTO Wallin and Dominic Breazeale would just be to fill a date as a main event, because that's a very good heavyweight fight. You know, we watched Luis Ortiz. I think he just came back, and the guy he just fought wasn't really known. So I thought they were going to put this as a main event, and it just goes to show you the power of the PBC and the depth of their roster, that they could take a fight like this and put it on a co-feature and chief support as opposed to a main event. Now, I like it. I think Dominic Breazeale, you know, he fought against Deontay Wilder valiantly. There was some bad blood there based on a prior incident that they had. We know how it played out. Dominic Breazeale did not come out on the winning side of things, and he took a lot of time off. Wilder has a crucifying, baptizing right hand, and his power is just ridiculous. So, you know, it's no shame losing to a guy like Deontay Wilder. Dominic Breazeale, he was trying to make it a scrap, but you know, that right hand missile got him out of there. So I really like this fight. I like the fact that Dominic Breazeale took a lot of lengthy layoff and time off, because that's much needed after a knockout such as that. And then to come back and fight a OTTO Wallin, that's a great fight. OTTO Wallin, for his part, he pretty much made his name when he fought against Tyson Fury, because he gave Tyson Fury hell. And truth be told, he almost stopped Tyson Fury in the 12th and final round, if you go watch that fight. But there was a nasty cut. Tyson Fury was leaning on him, putting his weight on him like he does. And he gave, out of nowhere, you know, he gave Tyson Fury a hellacious fight. So, look, boom. Tyson Fury was getting clapped. And, you know, that's where he really made his name. After that, he got picked up by Showtime, PBC, Fox, whatever. And here we are. So Dominic Breazeale and him, that's a good fight. Now, the other rumor and report is that Robert Helenius could fight in a rematch against the guy he just stopped, Adam Kownacki, which is also a great fight. So I don't know if you guys see it, but the great thing that the PBC is doing here, first of all, who doesn't like heavyweights? You know, the heavyweight division is the highest division in boxing. There's a good chance that someone could get dropped, hurt, stopped, things like that. But I see the play, and I see what is kind of happening. You have OTTO Wallin versus Dominic Breazeale, which is rumored to happen. We know Andy Ruiz is dropping weight currently, and he's getting back in the mix following his Joshua title loss in Saudi Arabia. So they're saying Anthony Joshua Conqueror, Andy Ruiz, he's in Canelo's gym, as you guys see, and they're saying he could fight Chris Arreola, right? So he's in shape. These are all heavyweight guys. Is that Butterbean? These are all heavyweight guys, and this is incredible for boxing, because Andy Ruiz, let's say he fights Chris Arreola. The winner of that could fight the winner of OTTO Wallin versus Dominic Breazeale, and that's a great fight, right? You also have Adam Kownacki and Robert Helenius. The winner of that could fight the winner of Breazeale, OTTO Wallin, and so on and so forth. So I could see the chess moves being made behind the scenes. Plus, you have guys like Luis King Kong Ortiz, who just picked up a victory following his knockout loss to Deontay Wilder as well. He got a first round knockout. So things are really starting to shape up. 2021 could be a phenomenal year. You know, there's a lot of top talent. Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz, the winner of fights like OTTO Wallin and Dominic Breazeale, Robert Helenius, Adam Kalnacki rematch. Any way you slice it, these are good fights. Ruiz versus Adam Kalnacki, if he can beat Robert Helenius, now that he knows Helenius has what it takes to stop him, you know, see if he can make those adjustments. So I really like this. The other thing I like is Dominic Breazeale has taken a lot of time off, so it's been a while since we've seen him. And the same goes for Adrien Broner, who should be the main event on that particular card. So it'll be really the comeback for two fighters who have been missing in action for different reasons for a significant amount of time. You know, all in all, I like this. What the PBC is doing is basically like mini kumites. This is how you build guys up, and we see the best of the best out of this crop, and then eventually, you know, they fight the next leg and the winner of this fight. And this is how challengers really emerge. Like Dominic Breazeale, if he goes through this little mini gauntlet and fights against the likes of OTTO Wallin and then Robert Helenius, Adam Kalnacki winner, or Ruiz, or fights Luis Ortiz, these are all great fights. So it'll be hard to deny him if he emerges as victorious. It'll be hard to deny him another shot at Wilder if that's what he wants, right? Or if Andy Ruiz beats Luis Ortiz and so on and so forth. You can round robin these heavyweights, and they should individually make great fights, but also, you know, have this mini tournament, this mini kumite, and at the end of the day, have the winners fight each other. And then now you got a big fight for a Deontay Wilder, you know, or the bigger names like Andy Ruiz. You know, this is how the people emerge as key players. That's what's lacking with some of these other promotions. Some of these other promotions, they'll have a one-off fights, and then most fans, like the fight don't mean nothing, you know? So people will be like, what's next for that person, right? For example, Shakur Stevenson, phenomenal talent, great fighter. He just fought Toka Khan Clary late notice. But what does that mean? Most people weren't familiar with Toka Khan Clary, you know? So what's the next step? Does that guarantee him the bigger fights, Miguel Berto? Not necessarily, right? You look at Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell. That's another step in the right direction. Good fight. But what's next? What would be next after that? You know, you have to look at like the long term of things and a succession plan. But I see Dominic Breazeale, if he fights OTTO Wallin, that's a good scrap. Then the winner of Robert Helenius, Adam Kalnacki Part 2, the winners could match, or fight a Andy Ruiz, or fight a Luis Ortiz, and so on and so forth, because I know I'm probably missing some of the heavyweights right now. So all in all, I like this. This is a great strategy, and in my opinion, this is what grows boxing. You know, guys pick up these good wins and emerge as the leader of the pack in that little faction, or mini kumite, as I like to call it. So at the end of the day, you know who's worthy of the big opportunity, and you know, it just gets some spotlight on the way up. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Also, before I get out of here, use my link. Get ESPN Plus. It's $5.99 as a standalone app. They have a ton of content. Or get the bundle, ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus, all three apps for one low price of $12.99 by clicking my link. It does help the channel, and yeah, it just helps us continue to build. But I do like this. OTTO Wallin and Dominic Breazeale, that should be a sure shot action fight. No doubt about it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. See, there's the two right there. They're friends, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't know if they would fight, but you get the idea. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.